早晨啊，切放神，你竟然仲在生，我相信 Icon 神都已經瞓咗。唔好意思，你知唔知點解咁耐？你知唔知點解咁耐？我整咁耐，唔係因為食飯耐，係因為我揾極都揾唔撚到暖與心胸 logo 嘅 transparent logo 咯。I can't find a transparent image of Love in Deepspace, so I have to like，等等，望落啲叉，翻嚟，喂 ，hello， 係，因為我整個 thumbnail 我整咗好撚耐咯，個 thumbnail 我揾唔到暖與心胸嘅 transparent logo，跟住我整咗好撚耐先整完個 logo 就算啦，呢個 thumbnail OK 算啦，明就得啦。睇下個啊，我已經用差唔多用晒嗰啲鑽石，抽咗啦，仲以為唔開台，我相信大家等咗咁耐都以為唔開台。不過你可以見到，就算我未解鎖阿哥，我未睇阿哥啲故事，我已經有三張阿哥嚟睇，我有一張。有一個盒可以換嘅，呢個盒可以換其他張我未有嘅歌，不過，我想睇下我用藍券抽唔抽到其一張阿哥嘅傳說，咁就可以揀另一張去換咯。好啦，是但啦。其實開呢個台係有自我滿足，純粹。Icon 已經瞓咗，佢唔瞓我打爆佢。我睇下先，佢應該瞓咗啦。如果佢未瞓，佢會入嚟應該。我會嚇親咯。如果佢瞓咗，如果佢未瞓嘅話，你唔好同。哇！
邊個話我瞓咗啊
？What the fuck？
開麥講嘢。Speak。
等一陣。喂。
係。
等陣啊。等陣 ，Icon 就等多陣，因為我會有回音。
我畫到一半咯，差2個，然後勾埋線就搞掂。
佢嚇親我。
好難瞓。
That scared the shit out of me。
黐撚線，呢個咩嚟㗎？
歡迎你啊！
係。
唔緊要你個我你嗰邊即嚇親我以為我呢邊 iPad 有回音，好似。
阿雪咧，我而家嗰份 exercise 啦，佢用嘅量度單位係inches 同 feet 咯。
What the fuck？你做咩突然間嚟咗美個單位？
因為垃圾閪老師叫我哋學呢個嗰啲即係工程圖嗰啲量度單位，之後佢就要我哋背一寸係幾多啊，一尺係幾多啊？
即係你單位嗰啲，即係屋嗰啲尺寸全部都係用尺。冇辦法呢啲，你嗰個。唔
好意思，老師，我用緊 scale conversation calculator。
好麻煩咯，我覺得 inches 同 feet 係最戇鳩嘅量度單位。
你問下呢個大英帝國點解要發明 inches 同 feet 咯？
係英國咩？我唔知喎。
我記得 inches 同 feet 係大英帝國㗎。
乜英國而家都用？唔係喎，唔知啊。
建築就通常用 inches 同 feet 咯，然後 唉，好撚麻鳩煩啦，總之我唔知啊，好攰啊！我本身係見我自己好似都還好嘅精神，驚聽日起身嘅時候即係遲咗起身，咁不如而家做埋先。唉，呢個係我人生中最差嘅決定。
YouTube 老定蝦係啊，紅色啊！OBS 紅色啊
！3 feet 係幾多啊，大哥？咪3 feet 我計到屌，3 feet 我自己識計。
唔好意思，我呢邊嘅直播唔知點解呢排個 WiFi 好差。
我嗰邊裝好咗寬頻咯。
恭喜你！哇，亦都有啲勁，我呢度。怪啦！
話說你哋嗰邊係點樣叫阿哥個名
？Caleb。
Do you want to see the road show in Hong Kong? Causeway Bay。
咩啊？唔係影完咗啦咩？
係啊，但係我錄咗咁樣去。
原來係咁，我要。
但係你唔好介意我錄得有啲鉗，因為我另一隻手去幫其他人影緊相嗰陣時。
唔緊要，我等緊我呢個網絡穩定緊。唔掂。瘋狂紅色喎 ，OBS 乖啦，乖啦，俾我開台啊！連 Silas 都瞓等着咗啦
，Silas
乖，嗱你唔好喐啊！你唔好再紅啦，乖仔！打丟你老母！丟你老母！又變翻黃啦！又變翻紅色啦！叮呢個肺！屌你啊！
紅開唔到台咩？
開到，我想
叻嘅。
佢開始 warning 我啦，我嘅 YouTube。
warn 你，佢要 warn 你。
佢會 warn 我嘅，如果 connection 唔好嘅話，會提。
我知我呢啲，我哋做開呢個，我明你講緊啲乜鳩，但係你到底今日要俾人 warn 幾多次？
好多次。頭先同你開台嘅時候，淨係 warn 咗一次啫嘛，開頭之後就冇嘢啦。乜嘢？你唔好撳啦！
開頭你走咗之後，我諗住等你，然後我見你好似你嗰邊個 WiFi 好似唔好愛你咁樣，我就走咗出去等你。結果好似我諗住一走你就困你飯。
好差！哇，你唔好撳啦 ！OBS WiFi。Come on, baby! I believe in you. 我想開台，你知點解搞咁耐啊？
係講，
因為我上網揾唔到戀與心空嘅 logo， 即係透明嘅 logo， 跟住我整咗好耐個 thumbnail。
Just make one by yourself。
我整咗咯。
你自己攞去 Photoshop 度推咗佢咪得咯？
我冇 Photoshop。
你自己攞 Canva 去推咪得咯？
整唔到，爛啊！算啦，翻嚟啦！
你同我講㗎嘛？
你而家翻嚟，我呢邊見到我仲紅緊喎 OBS， 自然啦。其實啲觀眾都唔係好理啲劇情。啲觀眾唔係
慣嘅你咩？
啱啊，不過今日有啲差到有啲恐怖。你唔好咁啦，乖仔。
我想問呢個 垃圾係舊 painted MDF based with bamboo plank flooring on top surface 3尺闊，但係他媽的呢個有成10.5 feet 高，然後呢兩條碌鳩柱到底幾撚長？點撚解唔同我講？
我已經唔知講乜鳩。
冇就係我將 exercise 啲數係唔齊，然後我用緊嘅係 imagination。
笑死！我放棄啦。你 WiFi 你自己好就好啦，睇唔到嘅觀眾算啦。你都唔係好想知戀與心胸嗰啲劇情噶嘛？
你在意嘅都係你個推嘅啫，你都唔係在意入面啲男人噶啦，各位觀眾們。
不過我在意，
同意我。
我好在意。開始啦。The vision goes dark, everything blurs as the universe finds strange stillness in its chaos. And then it fades to nothing. A strong resonance pulses through my body. It stirs fragmented memories that drift like faded apparitions. Can't read. A pale planet appears. It's strange yet familiar. And then there's an overwhelming force as silence as black hole. As silence as a black hole. Oh my god, I can't read. It's a massive artificial eye. Oh! 佢爆炸！
夠爛未？夠爛未？我想講咧，你有冇你睇嗰個爆炸咧？你覺唔覺得佢有少少有嗰種免費素材貼圖嘅感覺
？Yes, yes 真係好笑，好撚搞笑。It's been a while since I dreamt about the explosion. Looking back, those roaring flames feels like a surreal, distant nightmare. The searing heat in my dream is a vivid, but pain in my heart is gone. Maybe it's because the ether core within me has achieved full power. To investigate and deal with anonymous accidents related to the ether core, the association secretly began Operation Ether Ordeal. Over the past few months, we swiftly and discreetly handled numerous anomalies and documented information about a new ether core. We termed it Spatium Core? After completing several investigations, I learned how seemingly unrelated issues were connected in a surprising way. Silas' brief absence gave a force who covered the ether core in N109 zone an opening. Xavier's former teammates who have gone separate ways possess cutting-edge protocol technology, and their goal extended beyond targeting Xavier. The strange black crystal are deeply connected to the old battle, causing Zane's nightmare to worsen. And with the watchful eye of some secret observers, Raphael is forced to quietly search for the power sealed within the tomb of Sea God and track back to their source. These related threads are connected to one massive entity, Ever. The limited amount of evidence we have also suggests that Ever was the true mastermind behind the Bloom Shore district explosion. 你等一陣啊！
話說你嗰邊個 core 啊，即係佢哋執咗個新嘅 core 翻嚟啊嘛。你嗰邊叫乜名？
打一陣。
The Farscape fleet still has that region under lockdown.
做乜事？你發生乜事？ 記得開返咪喎，我聽唔到你講嘢。我聽到你好似開咗個新嘢直播。
佢斷咗。
你個直播真斷咗？
唔係，我個 DC 啫，我頭先我爸要入嚟。
哦。
No updates. No details about the investigation. The public is demanding
好撚眼瞓，我哋聽得出我把聲其實好撚眼瞓。
我聽到。哦，我哋嗰個叫Spatium Core，我唔知咩意思。
中文佢係譯做維泰心核。
What the fuck does that mean？
維度個維，維度個維，維次啊，維度個維，次要個次。
Interesting。佢又what the fuck？ 佢又拎咗個 DC 直播。
或者你唔好分俾我啦，你專注俾直播嗰邊，我睇你直播咪得。
唔係啊，我都要，我冇 DC，我都係睇唔到。我係咪都要 DC 啊？
你係攞嗰個。
Deal with those reporters. Understood. The entire garden has been blown to bits. Hey, rookie, go investigate.
Yes, Captain。我個 MC 去咗做，哇好多，佢係咁 flashbang 我，好殘眼。The fleet uniform didn't quite fit me. I subtly rolled up my sleeves and pushed aside the rubble as I make my way into the garden. 你唔好再閃得唔得？我隻眼好痛。Energy
My
trails.
eyes.
I can resonate with paint. Well, it's faint, but it's similar to the one belonged to Ether Core. The source must be over here.
It's gonna rain tomorrow evening, and all traces will be washed away. Make sure to be done
The
before.
garden is
又要
ruined.
被驚到。
係差唔多啦，係啩？I bent down to dodge the fleet soldier and crime scene investigators wear white gloves on the other side of the hedge. It's right behind these bushes. The burn veins twisted through the 好殘眼，唔好再閃，得唔得 ？Game
好彩我冇聽落去啫。
唔好再閃。
好彩我冇繼續睇落去啫。
The silent oppression swallowed even the faintest sounds. Part the veins. 你唔好再閃啦！啊 Behind the layers of leaves and petals, It's as if small hands dart among the tangential branches. I quickly reach out, but my fingers touch another scrolled wall. The brief, familiar energy fluctuate, ripple through the air before it vanished. 快啲完 I knew it. 快啲！我唔想再睇呢個閃下閃下嘅畫面。我隻眼啊！
Flashbang，叮！
我唔呢個係嗰啲 epilepsy 要嗰啲 epilepsy warning 咯。
Epilepsy warning。
你咁樣係咁閃係咁閃唔掂噶。
我冇估錯，係咪呢個癲癇警告？
係啊，好似係。A manifold explosion occurs in the Valley Area 6, Cascade District, Skyhaven. 2 young siblings were home. One was injured and hospitalized, with the others missing. The parents are unreachable. The Skyhaven breach suspect the Ether Core at a site and request assistance from headquarters to investigation.
The dispatch request for the explosion incident has already been denied. And I know...
Yes, who?
Identical to what happened to you.
Jenna.
雖然你講英文，其實我真係唔知邊度。OK， 我揾到啦，隊長。
大姐姐。Leaning against the control desk, Jenna slides a holographic screen in front of my eyes.
But rushing to Skyhaven at this critical juncture isn't a wise decision. If I suggested you don't get involved for now, would you consider it?
I'm sorry, Captain. Seeing the glaring denied on the screen, I try to calm myself. But even if it's unrelated to the accident, it might involve an ether core. There's no reason for the association to object.
It's not them who are interfering. It's the Far Space Fleet's doing.
God damn it. I really hate to draw.
Far Space Fleet?
Skyhaven is a floating artificial island that consumes a large amount of energy. The fleet controls its power supply, which grants...
歡迎嚟到深夜趕功課橋段。而家係一日一勸告大家唔好撚揀設計一日。作為一個對設計有無上嘅幻想嘅一個人，當我讀咗之後，我收穫到同讀 UST 一撚樣嘅代價 ，rest and tension。
加油！
我寧願當年我好好讀書考 UST 都唔撚讀設計耶。
Understood。
都係嗰句啦，我同大家講樣事實啊！我當年 Sakura-san 其實我哋兩個都讀精英班㗎。
我喺度第一年，係啊。
係啊，我哋第一年之後，我頂唔順嗰個高壓力，所以我走咗啫嘛。至今墮落咗。
我去咗下一階嘅精英班，低咗一階嘅精英班。
第一階嘅精英班。
係啊，
你係
好開心啊！
你係第一階咯，我係普通班啦。但係其實我覺得普通班個 fight 係好啲嘅，即係你唔使追數咁樣俾人追，即係你可能考差少少，其實你已經落後人哋超多，即係你又會俾人頂咁樣。我唔知點解有冇改晒啦，但我哋當年都的確幾 harsh 啊，我覺得。
我覺得 OK 其實，因為我慣咗小學係咁恐怖。
我知，但係因為我小學係嗰種快樂教育嚟嘅，所以普通班嘅快樂教育係舒服好多對我嚟講。我考得好好添，我當年英文。
Nice。我低咗一屆嘅精英班，玩得好開心。
我知啊，
日日上堂玩狼人殺。
條友咧日日喺度，唔知佢搞乜春咁樣，都唔係唔知佢搞乜春嘅。總之就係
你繼續講啦。
佢每一日都會去玩，同其他人玩，之後又會攞老師嚟整 get 咁樣。 然後其實要講嘅話，只要你唔係讀精翻，其實你會有更加多時間去做更多其他嘅嘢，之後你就會就係因為咁樣，所以我哋當年有做其他更加多嘅課外活動咁樣嗰啲嘢，係幾開心嘅，好想同大家講。我哋當年讀日文係走堂噶，我哋有嗰啲，我唔知嗰啲係日文興趣，我唔記得咗係日文興趣班定係日文真係日文選修課，我唔知，我唔記得咗係邊種啦。總之就係
中1至3係興趣班，跟住中4就係選修。
我哋成日走嗰個係高中新高中嗰個嘛？
走堂唔係我覺得走堂啊，應該係興趣班咯，好似
5樓，即係我講緊
5樓
最偏嗰棟，
咁應該
唔係主流嗰棟。
選修咯，我哋
係咯，應該係選修科嚟噶嘛？咪我哋嗰時 drop 啊嘛，唔撚理老師，唔撚理我哋。巴不得我哋唔撚返添。我哋試過。
你繼續講。
冇事，你繼續啦，都係講下啲其他嘢咧。你返嚟我哋唔講，消花時間嘅。
Seeing my unwavering determination, Jenna shows a rare instance of exasperation. She sighs.
In other words, you'll encounter more than just wanderers should you choose to enter Skyhaven. If you're sure about this, then I can approve your request for a long vacation.
Long vacation. Thank you, Captain. The day I arrived at
你準備好睇嗰個呢隻墳墓上面俾嘢嗰個。
Yeah! I arrived in Skyhaven, coincide with the new fleet cascade reporting for duty. They formed a neat line along the transfer platform. While hidden in the shadow and thinking about how to blend in, I received an unexpected help from the recruit who decided to desert. To what?
Man, I just draw a dig.
What the fuck? In exchange for my silence, I took her place and successfully moved into the temporary living quarters for new cascade cadets. I can't read. Fuck. When tasks are assigned, I relied on these cadets' burning ambition for flight duties. Fuck. So that I was left with unwanted group support role, and it happened. As a result, I was brought to the explosion site in the Cascade District. I never imagined I found myself in Skyhaven for a reason like this. Caleb. Ako to read. Cold metal chain touched my neck. It's a necklace I once gave to Caleb. I miss you.
Find anything, rookie?
With a stern expression, the captain walks over. I come to my senses and shake my head. Captain, I haven't seen anything suspicious.
Keep your eyes peeled and give it another once-over. If you miss anything, it won't be just you facing the consequences when the Colonel's starship returns.
Yes, Captain. I don't know what's with the new colonial. He's been butting heads with the association. It's probably better to avoid him. I definitely sensed the ether core earlier. If I blocked off the area because of it, it needs me to move fast. I have a question, Captain. Usually, explosions like these involve casualties or people who are severely injured. How can there be individuals who have gone missing? How did the fleet confirm this? I also heard we weren't sent here to test the trace of...
Don't poke your nose in places where it doesn't belong. Mind your own business.
As expected, everyone in the fleet been quiet about the circumstances surrounding the explosion.
Captain, a suspect just appeared. He showed up in HQ.
What did you just say?
The Colonel's starship will be on the HQ's runway in 10 minutes. Command issued an emergency order. We need to head back and deal with the intruder before the Colonel returns.
They're already here. If things get too chaotic, I might be able to use it to my advantage.
Colonel, everything is ready. We'll be landing in Skyhaven without a problem.
Do we have any leads yet on the traitor who almost sank us in deep space 3 days ago? I'm afraid not. Maybe our navigation was off. It could have also been unexpected turbulence.
會知，我中意軍服。
This trip was a test for the new fleet, Colonel. The old guard are looking forward to me not coming back.
Ooh.
Unfortunately for them, I already danced with death once.
Oh my god!
I won't die again. It doesn't matter if you succeed or fail. You've chosen treason, so the consequences are still the same. You don't need to return to Sky.
Gravity。
哦，冷血。
啲人話佢係蛇蛇。你要唔要聽啲唔太重要嘅嘢？
蘋果。
即係我哋有啲，即係我哋要升好感度噶嘛。
哦，我知你想講
然後
咩。
你應該估到，就係其他人都係寫首次同男主 blah 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 咁樣，但係阿哥係同佢重逢之後首次同佢 blah blah blah。
雖然其實大家都係重逢，不過已經個 MC 已經唔記得咗佢哋以前嗰啲。
之後啲人就喺度講話呢一個碟子同佢冇用嘅，唔係冇用嘅碟子同佢細節嘅細節。冇用嘅碟子。啊！我聽日會唔會俾老師打呢嚇？冇啊！我手上面講一啲冇乜用嘅細節，就係我哋用針筆啦去勾線啦。咁樣咧，每一支針筆咧都有唔同嘅粗度嘅。咁我哋而家手上面咧就得一支0.05啦，屌我唔知佢0.05啦，應該係好啦。之後有一支0.1啦，但係咧我下一個跳落去咧就係0.5啦，但我冇0.8，亦都冇1.0。然後我而家都唔知點樣勾，我決定亂咁勾。然後我覺得我聽一定會俾老師頂爆。
似膠蛋啊！The fleet command sent
exercise。
大丈夫的問題上也是什麼事？ It's located in the highest guarded station in Skyhaven. The island itself is surrounded by bright sunlight and cool air. A tall-thin man standing at the edge of the runway. His right hand raised high like a tree towards the sky. He trembled in the wind. The sniper had already taken position before we arrived. The suspect is clutching a detonator in his right hand, so they haven't taken the shot. Captain, he's wearing a fleet uniform. Is he one of us?
storing weapons in his private arsenal, and placing explosives in residential areas. Those are boys to provoke outsiders so they'll be dissatisfied with the fleet and the new colonel. All units, the chance to prove yourselves is here. Pull yourself together, maggots!
Maggots. This is America. I wonder who the suspect really is, and if he holds important info about my mysterious group.
They made me. The fleet forced me.
哦，係咪呢條友？之後佢出現咗一條友，啲人覺得佢好靚仔。
有人話第6個男主係 counter 啊嘛，係魚個 counter。其實係咩意思？
即係你而家入去你嗰啲卡嗰度咧，你可以見到啲仔仔係對住噶嘛，即係星星下面嗰個就係切哥啦，跟住醫生下面嗰個就係阿哥啦，咁就係爭魚嘅類似對敵咯。
星星對陳設。光烈同。
因為我記得佢主故事佢都有講過，星星有去到呢個 N109 中嗰度。唔知有冇交過手啦，不過佢哋一定知道對方嘅存在咯。
我知你講咩，我明 counter 係咩意思。
加上佢個 power 睇落有啲似光同暗咁樣咯，雖然切哥又唔真係暗。
但係醫生係冰。
我覺得唔一定係同個 power 有關嘅，不過醫生同個個都係類似由細玩到大，即係大家已經識嘅人。
有啲共通點咯，都叫做係。
Block all entrances and exits. Make sure no one sets foot on the runway.
Following the captain's orders, the entire runway is quickly surrounded in an impenetrable net. Suddenly, a loud buzzing fills the air. 阿哥，佢降臨啦！
先生，呢度唔可以抌垃圾㗎，罰款5000。
佢仲要戴太陽眼鏡啊！
咁撚超！
好型啊！唔可以沉。
沉吧啦，諗乜鳩啊！
好撚型啊！Under the spectacle of light, the new fleet colonial, who's been widely discussed, has stepped out of the sleek black starships. In an ordered fashion, he approaches the man at the edge of the runway. His words are muffled by the wind.
Joseph, you were chosen to be the pilot of a year-long deep space tunnel observation mission. Your outstanding performance 3 years ago was proof of your capabilities.
His voice sounds familiar. 你連阿哥把聲都唔記得 ，MC， 你咩都唔記得㗎喎。
佢呢個咩？專業嘅呢個認知障礙症患者。
啱啊！邊兩個都唔記得過，等緊要快。I can only catch it. 我個咪跌，乖。我唔再調你啦，咪你乖啦，你唔好攔住。His silver armband reflects the dazzling light.
You would have enjoyed the privileges befitting a skilled officer after your return. But 2 months ago, your wife and child died in the fleet's brig. Believing you revealed the fleet's secrets during your mission, you put your family under house arrest. You're the person behind the Believing you revealed the fleet's secrets during your mission, you put your family under house arrest. They had died as a result. You're the person behind the
我淨係知道我嬲得
capsule
滯，但我又唔想反轉我張紙，重新再定位個，所以我而家用緊左手畫畫。
What the fuck？
我應該有同你講過，以前細個係用左手嘅，
好似有。
媽嬲得滯，忙得滯，兩隻手一齊用，屌乸聲。
Joseph sounds as if his vocal cord had been torn, his voice unpleasant to hear.
And yet the information I collected tells a different story. After your mission ended 2 years ago, you were suffering from the effects of long-term exposure to cosmic radiation. Your memories were severely affected. Hence, you received a prescription for the psychotropic drug Cybazin at the medical center. But you went ahead and increased the dosage on your own. You probably weren't aware that a Cybazin addiction can lead to cognitive dissonance and confusion. That's why, after your overdose, you accidentally killed your wife and child. When you recovered, you created a lie to escape from the pain of what you've done.
He speaks calmly, and then everything became quiet.
No, that's not possible. You made me do it. You planted a mind control device in me. It's that chip.
Joseph Forrest's voice is interrupted. Reality instantly distorts behind him. As the black hole appears, its edge blurred.
Enough. You don't need to defend yourself anymore.
As soon as the colonial finished speaking, the man and the detonator are consumed by the black hole. What? 等陣，呢個係阿哥整嘅 black。等陣，阿哥係咪可以整到黑洞㗎
Gravity 如果扭曲空氣應該係可以吧
？What the fuck？ 好 OP 啊佢。What the fuck？ 佢整撚咗個黑洞出嚟啊 ！What the fuck？
我淨係知道我隻手用左手係好撚定，但係我個腦唔定，所以我畫撚錯咗條線，撲你個臭閪街而家，好撚嬲而家，我改唔撚到嘅呢啲圖。
No! Quickly closed. A clear sky appears once more, and now the edge of the runway is empty.
Lock down the command center. We still have an unidentified traitor with us.
The order is cold, and everyone snaps out of their daze. My palm starts to sweat, and my heart races. There's only one thought in my mind. I need to make a move. Whoever he's talking about, once they start digging, the cover is blown for sure. I need to make my move, now. Since no one's paying attention, I quietly turn around, but before I can move, I feel as though thousands of grams have been dropped onto my shoulder. I can't move. This evil is... Caleb, please. I'm really just going out to buy some snack. I'll be fine.
It's raining. And did you forget how you came back home injured? That was when you went out to buy snacks too. You should stay here.
It's also gravity evil? Go! The sound of footsteps starts behind me. A long shadow is cast.
Don't move.
Yes, Daddy, what? The moment the voice speaks, my blood freezes. It's not because I'm scared. I heard this voice before. I know this voice.
Colonel, I'll immediately start.
佢嘅紙垃圾。
No need. I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself. Shut up. My mind goes blank. It's as if noises around me have been filtered out. Caleb.
Caleb 係咪啲好普通嘅名？係
佢
你
哋全部都係除咗Silas，我冇聽過啦呢個名，不過即係 Xavier 啊、Zane 同埋 Raphael 同埋 Caleb 都係一啲好比較普通嘅英文名。
我以為陳設個名會比較少見添。
我都冇聽過 size， 我都係冇聽過陳設個名。
因為感覺上醫生個名應該就係嗰啲好撚大佬嗰啲。
係。
雖然我冇聽過，但係我覺得呢個係一個文化差異，因為我哋嗰邊最常聽嘅名就係 band。
啱啊！
但係如果醫生叫 band 嘅話，有啲尷尬嘅。
Enforced to sit in a chair used for questioning. The strain emerges from it to secure my hand and feet. 佢鎖住我，哎呀！
你有病！
This is the interrogation room on the fleet starship.
The Colonel will question you himself. Good luck.
哥哥，我鎖住你，哥哥。After the door closed, a harsh incandescent light shines down from above. Incandescent? And another light behind one-way glass window up opposed of me turns on. I can only see a blurry figure.
I'll start asking the questions. Please cooperate.
唔俾我睇個樣啊！而家屌啊！ Icy air in the interrogation room gnaws at my chest. I take a deep breath and try to calm down. Colonial, I'm a small fish. Why would you personally interrogate me?
You deceived the entire fleet with a fake identity.
你係 small fish 啫，喺佢眼中你唔係 small fish 咧。
You know what happens to people who pretend to be a
你一條好撚大頭嘅 fish 咧。
Despite figuring out who I am, you didn't attack me. Instead, you brought me to an interrogation room. Either I'm committed a more serious mistake than pretending to be an officer, or I have a secret that piques your interest. The light behind the glass wall flickers twice, and the silhouette vanishes. He enters the room without missing a beat. His military boots touching the alloyed floor.
If you understand the situation,
你是有大病。
have a nice chat.
Is it really you?
Show some respect to the Far Space Fleet's colonel.
That means he's definitely part of that group. How can a stranger look so similar to Caleb? We can't believe it. Sir, have we met before? You seem familiar.
You're wrong.
But you look exactly like someone I know.
Watch your mouth. There's more than one pair of eyes observing you in this room.
The camera. He really is Caleb. Could there be a secret behind all this? All right.
Smart move. Good. Let's get started then.
What is this?
An interrogation, of course, and a thorough inspection.
That's...
Once we're done here, I'll return it to you.
好近啊！
It belonged to someone from my childhood. He died in an explosion, like the one in the Cascade District. I miss him. Sir, can you tell me something? If that person hadn't died, would he support me even now?
In the Far Space Fleet, there are only soldiers and officers.
我想講啱啱我間屋係有個真嘅軍機飛過。
Then, what about you?
我屌！
You support me?
Do what you're told and don't cause any trouble.
阿
You won't get
哥
hurt then.
咁快過嚟啊！咁快過嚟捉我啊。
體驗咁拉門。
哦，
What's this?
機圈
It's a mood tracker.
Mood
The
track。
cameras in this room will scan your iris and facial movements before sending the data
你
straight.
仲記唔記得之前養過嗰隻貓啊？我戴咗個頸圈俾佢，佢就永遠都走唔甩啦
In。other words, there's a catch. You can't lie, no matter what.
You.
It's necessary. Be obedient and it'll be over before you know it.
我會乖㗎啦，我會乖㗎啦，我會乖㗎啦。
You seem so happy.
Did you pretend to be an officer just so you could investigate the ether core? Be honest.
What? He knows about the ether core, but
棒棒。
I don't know.
I told you before, you're not allowed to lie.
佢呢個動作。
I didn't.
Oh.
Recently, there was a large energy explosion in the N109.
我他媽咧
to an ether
就喺度畫圖，你他媽的就喺度尖叫。
對唔住。你
不如你幫我畫啦，然後 fax 俾我好唔好啊？我聽日去學校攞啦。
都唔識。
你幫我勾線啫嘛，唔使技術含量嘅。
我唔識啊，唔要。
唔識學啊！屌你！唔識學啊！屌你！都玩拉埋你落水啊！
哥問我呢個 N109 送嚟嘅，係啊，係啊，上次係我老公，你呷醋啊？
time, you disappeared.
我就係知道，如果我係
Check in.
真係 MC 嘅話咧，
But you weren't.
我他媽的做個獵人，上山下海，我個同伴咧又想食撚咗我，我聽梅竹馬想食撚咗我都唔介意啊！他媽幫我做個任務，攤啲俾入面個老大食咗，我有啲咩斯德哥摩症候群啊，大哥！之後同我講我要同佢發展咩戀愛關係，之後我阿哥翻到嚟之後，唔係咩久別重逢，我喊苦喊，佢他媽又係想食撚咗我，不如去死啦！我咁撚大魅力啊！
Our intel suggests you were in the
佢
N109
鬧我，
zone.
佢一定知啊，佢一定知啊，咁望住我，佢一定知啊。
I don't understand.
Allow me to remind you that we are in Skyhaven. We're above the clouds, and even the World Evil government has to abide by the fleet. Your survival here, and your chance of being able to leave this place alive, depends on your honesty and willingness to follow my orders.
你知棒棒玩得喂？
I will ask again. Did
黐
you come
嘅
to
東西。
Skyhaven for the ether core?
Is he really Caleb?
Answer me. Remember, the camera is watching. You must tell the truth.
The camera. He's reminding me that there's surveillance, so I can't say anything. I'm telling the truth. I'm not related to anything involving an ether core.
This is your last chance.
I don't know anything.
You passed.
You.
Surprised? Sure, it's been a while, but you already forgot about me?
摸摸，
You.
即刻摸摸。
It's you, right? Caleb.
Is there another me in the world? Did I scare you?
哎呀，佢擔心。戴咗副衫，你唔好用呢個表情望住我。
等陣先，我睇下戴住副衫有啲咩表情望住你先。I want to know。哇！屌5點啦。
I'm back.
哦，諗諗，哦諗諗，
戴咗個副傘嗰個表情非常之 accurate。
得咯，佢哋知要做乜嘢？得首先嗰個審問，喂，唔可以用呢個棒棒去鬥我，唔可以，仲要戴頸圈。 我終於解鎖咗兩個，佢即刻變咗19 level。
我屌啦！我工作嘅 area 其實就係我張電腦台。其實大家有電腦應該都知啦，即係你擺得 keyboard 擺得成，其實都所剩無幾噶啦啲位置。然後啱啱個 keyboard 咧，喺我一做完嘢就冚拎咗落嚟。
Oh no！
你使唔使咁樣慶祝我啊？我知我做完嘢我好開心，我都好開心，但係你唔好嚇我住。
啊，第二日啦，係喎5點啦，你先講咗。
係嘛？咁就5點啦，瞓撚條毛毛閪啊！
切哥都換翻呢個。點解我切哥真係好中意着呢個咧？呢個貓執事嘅衫，佢真係勁中意。
唔好咩？
非常之好，佢知道中意啲乜嘢。
你咁講以為你唔中意添？唔中意講啊嘛！
我好中意，不過估唔到佢都咁中意，乖仔。
睇先，好似點解我哋而家似一啲咧凌晨仲喺度準備緊聽日教咩書嗰啲咁嘅感覺，嗰啲人咁樣。
佢又要回答你嗰啲問題。What the fuck？我之前唔係已經呢個新㗎，有問卷。
屋企嘅簡單工具，工具。屌，點解要帶啲咁嘅嘢返學？我攞條拉尺先。
我想講咧，因為我日文帳號，所以我啲問卷調查全部都係日文咯，跟住我係亂咁撳咯，我已經懶得睇啊。
笑死！唉，戴隻手套咁咯，科技燈嚟。返學校都要自備手套。
呢個係文活動。而家大家喺度睇緊我 live 喺度構造問卷，我全部都係亂咁撳。耶！問卷完成。有冇獎勵 ？Yes，give me。Yes，give me 藍卷 ，thank you。切哥唔好意思。
Something urgent to discuss.
喂呀，切哥！我而家想試下個畫面轉去阿哥嗰度啦，跟住佢即刻開呢個切歌嗰個主題曲俾我咯。佢想阻住我，佢話唔好走。你唔好咁啦，我好中意個主題曲啊！你唔好咁樣啦。
你好感妒忌。邊個？切哥。
切哥
83
好似84好似。
哦，我同醫生琴日係應該用琴日啊。
結咗婚？
琴日80。
我以為你結咗婚。
冇啊，未有問題。
阿哥，你終於出現啦！我見到即係咧嗰張限定卡咧，佢咪上半身冇着衫，跟住佢哋得個機械手嘅。
嗯哼。
不過嗰件衫一定要買咯，你要俾錢。不過見到嗰陣時候，我覺得哦，點解好型？我想要，點解要俾錢？
啲人嚟，我睇啲人喺度講啦，之後啲人話不如買翻嚟自虐下。
我中意佢呢個。軍服軍服哎呀，佢下面都幾大。
啲人話目測20cm 啊嘛，
又要目測誒。
你可以計嘅，你想嘅話。
呢個好睇啊，好睇啊！各位自己揀嘅咩
？It's not a new prank, right? Huh? I'm wrong? Well, I'll play along if this is what you call a prank. We can do it whenever you want.
我繼續睇故事，我俾 distract 咗。
俾我？
唔係俾阿哥，我喺度睇緊阿哥嗰啲互動嗰啲嘢。
去個廁所先，放低手機。
好啊。OK，繼續睇故事。唔好意思，因為嗰間房乜都冇住。Gentle gaze。
Don't be afraid. It's all right. From now on, we'll be living together.
Does this mean we'll never be alone again?
Oh my god， 靜態哥哥。
Yes. Starting today, I'll be your grandma.
Grandma. The empty void I see. Everything is like a painting's. What? Painting's white background and slipping away from drown in a sea of color. There's no reflection. The figure standing before me, who's perfectly clear. Who are you again?
It's okay if you've forgotten. I'll remind you.
He holds my hand with a radiant smile. His eyes gleam like the sunlight.
I'm Caleb. I'll always be by your side.
My mind returned to the present. All I can see is a grayish-white glow with an metallic chill. Caleb sits opposed to me. He reached for the first aid kit as he holds my wrist, which has a mark from the restraining mechanism.
Most of the fleet's meds work immediately. It might sting. You need to tough it out.
His tender care is completely different from the cold, intimidating facade he wore in the interrogation room.
What's up?
I need to be sure it's really you.
You still can't believe I'm back?
He gently held my hand.
Do I need to do a formal introduction?
He meets my gaze, and his voice softens as mirth appears in his eyes.
I'm Caleb. I'll always be by your side.
Those familiar words and kind voice are truly unique. I exhaled, my racing heart finally calmed down. You were scary in the interrogation room, but now... I shook my bandaged wrist, and then slammed my hand down on the bed next to Caleb. When he about to stand up, I get in his way again. His My turn to interrogate you。問佢咩？
話說咧，我隻貓醒咗啦，然後咧佢就咁樣望住我，佢咧含情脈脈咁樣望緊住我，然後我摸咗佢，然後咧佢就繼續含情脈脈咁望住我，然後我摸住佢，然後佢又含情脈脈咁望住我。好啦，摸你，你唔好坐喺我腳邊，我知你等緊我摸你。哎呀，咁乖啊，陪媽媽做嘢啊。
我諗緊我問佢乜嘢，邊條問題好？
你而家要問咩？
我可以問佢爆炸之後發生咩事啦？點解你唔contact 我啊？同埋點解你而家變咗 colonial？ 同埋可以問阿婆點啊？阿婆係咪死撚咗？我想知阿婆係咪死撚咗？好好奇呢一點。
我會想問阿婆咯。
我都係，所以我好想問呢個，好想用呢個老婆嘅，好似老婆咁嘅語氣話：你去咗邊？做咩唔通知我？做咩唔打電話俾我？做咩唔 message 我？你去咗邊？
所以你快啲揀 grandma 嗰個啦，我就可以我自己玩嘅時候就可以揀中間嗰個。
我頂你個肺啊！喂，咩事？
一邊。
我太好奇，我想揀呢個 grandma。OK， 死咗。
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect both of you.
垃圾。
即係真係落咗線嘅阿婆。
好似係。之後第六個係阿婆出翻嚟。第六個係咪阿婆起死回生？Kill lose some of this light. The faint hope in my heart breaks.
Alright, let's move on. You might start crying again if we don't. We finally reunited. If Gran knew, she'd want you to cheer up.
嗱，我而家有兩隻貓咧，就諗住玩，但係咧，我要睇住佢哋會唔會玩得太過火。唔係嘅話，就撲撚街㗎啦我。
我可以繼續問問題喎，原來可以問多幾次。What happened after the explosion? The police and the hunters.
人哋啱啱醒㗎，你唔好去嚇人啦。
I don't really remember. It was like a dream, to be honest.
Shut up 啦你
When I
don't
woke
remember.
up, I assumed it was connected to the ether core.
你一定記得嘅，你一定有啲嘢唔同我講。So you already knew it.
I just knew. That's all.
我終於可以問呢條問題，做咩唔聯絡我 ？You survived. Why didn't you contact me? And you're a colonial now?
Well,
I turned to look out of the window. The night sky resembles a dark, flowing river.
if I didn't join the fleet, I would have been abandoned.
Abandoned?
That's just how things work, Pipsqueak. So, I couldn't contact you. I can't bear to imagine you being put through that pain again.
Caleb isn't exactly interested in explaining, so I didn't press him. The matter is, he's alive. Caleb closes the first aid kit and stands up. He returns to the cupboard.
After all that interrogating, shouldn't we relax? You've been running around all day and must be exhausted. Let's get something to eat.
Oh, you let you?
Colonel, the captain of the 3rd Squadron would like to speak with you.
咩啊？
He suggested
睡覺。
confinement.
咩？
Captured.
Come back to me when the bubble around his neck grows a brain.
Caleb, you're being really strict.
Strict? Me?
armband shines, maintaining his stern expression. Caleb returns to my side.
I haven't even disciplined
知
you.
道陪媽媽瞓好冇？
So good that you're living in the officer barracks?
Discipline 因為嚴懲我可以。He knocked me off the bed, cradling my injured wrist. He inspects my body from shoulder down to my waist.
佢哋生
You can stay at my place, you know.
少少攞緊
I don't live at
煤炭絲條唔喺度
You'll have more
當貓刨玩緊。
等陣佢講咩話？同佢一齊煮？可以啊，哥哥，可以啊。Awesome. I'm still a traded fleet. It might be weird if I'm suddenly accompanying a colonial everywhere. He lowers my wrist and taps on the other one. Understanding his intention, I turn around and let him check my back. I've drawn even more attention. Some people might even question your authority.
Hold on. Are you being considerate on behalf of your fellow fleet mates? Or do you actually want me to prove your guilt so you'll be locked up?
Once the inspection is done, Caleb moves over to my face.
Don't worry. If anyone dares to question your identity, tell them you're my new adjutant.
So you wanted me to use your influence anyway.
It's an order.
又啱媽媽啲嘢。
Okay, it's an order. He chuckles, taking off his hat and placed it on my head.
The Colonel's whereabouts are classified. The same goes for the people around him. If rumors could threaten me, I wouldn't be wearing this armband.
Caleb's personal aircraft carry us away from Skyhaven's main island, and we go to surrounding guard stations. Golden sunlight traces crystalline lines across the viewpoint. In a cramped cockpit built for two, I tell him everything that happened when we were separated for a few months. The researchers being killed one after another. The documents grandma left behind, and the ether core within me. Since Operation Ether Core Ordeal and the Spatium Core are confidential, I omitted details related to the Association's investigation. Caleb, the one who's pulling the string as ever. Behind his goggles, Caleb's gaze is unreadable. He grips the control stick and expertly guides the plane through the clouds. I understand. Let me deal with it for now. 10 minutes later, the scenery projected from the starship's camera shifted to a floating, fragmented island. The starship slowly descending passes through the invisible barrier surrounding the mainland landmass. In front of us is a spacecraft-shaped building.
Here we are.
A red glow from the entrance lamp disappears in the darkness. The entire room is flooded with light. I hang my bag in a closet by their entrance before running my hand along this cabinet. Looks like all this dust. Look at all this dust, Caleb. You didn't invite me over just I could clean your house, right?
This place is usually empty, and I rarely stay here. Of course, it's not exactly pretty. Move.
Holding a few jackets, he took from my luggage. He lightly nudges my foot.
Only the toiletries are left. Go ahead and sort out your stuff. Oh, actually, hold on a sec.
After tossing my jacket aside, he takes my finger and presses it on the door lock.
How long are you staying in Skyhaven? If you're not in a rush, why not extend your leave for a few more weeks?
Hunters don't get summer or winter vacation. Captain Jenna let me take some time off, but it's not because I don't have anything better to do.
I almost forgot. You already graduated from Hunter School.
New fingerprint entry completed.
Pick a bedroom you like.
How many does this place have? If you're asking me to pick one. I followed Caleb into the living room. The house is spacious, nearly empty in fact. The decor is simple and consists of muted colors. It's devoid of life. Caleb, are you planning to live in Skyhaven?
Why do you ask?
Doesn't this mean we'll be separated again?
You don't want that to happen, right?
I'll be busy since I'm Hunter. I'm just giving you a heads up in case you'll miss me. After navigating through the several doorways, I stumbled upon a bedroom with a comfortable light. I stopped before it.
Yeah. Without our wanderer chasing Hunter, we'd all be doomed.
Caleb leans against the doorway and looks inside.
You like this room?
It seems cozy.
Okay then.
His lips curl into a familiar teething smile as he heads towards the kitchen.
Think about what you want to eat for dinner, and your personal chef will make it.
Yes! 煮嘢食俾我 I catch up to Caleb and jumped. I wrapped my arms around his neck. Make all your specialties. Besides pork, braised pork, sweet and sour fish, pork chops.
Do you actually want to eat all that, or are you just naming all the menu items? You have quite the appetite.
With my weight on him, Caleb pivots before putting me down.
You don't need to help out. Just relax in the living room. Oh yeah, just so you know, that room you claimed is mine.
我估到㗎啦，呢個揀佢間房啊嗱，同一間房啊，一齊瞓啦啊！燒一燒好啲能量先。有咩未升啊？未升呢個。你幾點要教你份嘢？
我依家你上床食畫燈。
原來係咁。
我畫完啦，我過緊個日任啫嘛。同埋聽你讀英文，我感覺我自己聽你再睇多次中文，覺得自己好似睇緊 Duolingo 咁。
笑死！我差兩張藍券，我要抽啊！俾多兩張藍券我啊！我呢究竟有幾多個 check？
13好似。
一半都未到，點算？ After dinner, Caleb insisted on clearing the table himself. He tells me to rest, and he'll get my bedroom ready soon. I hesitate for a moment before deciding to ask him about the explosion incident. Just in they reach the terrace, the thunder roars from outside. The sound alone makes me jump. Maybe it's because we're so close to the sky here. Seeing Caleb's busy figure, I calm down a little. Caught by his gentle gaze, the word sticks in my throat. I can only say a random sentence. I want soda. 我一定要問佢關於爆炸嘅嘢啊！跟住講咗出嚟嘅嘢就係我想飲汽水。
OK。
He steps aside, create a path for me to the fridge. 我可以問佢你想唔想要多支啊？或者我去叫佢幫我開，幫我開，你幫我開，可唔可以做皮鞋？我想做呢個皮鞋。幫我開。I hold up to him. He can't get. 我聽到你開幾個新年任務。
我屌！
Caleb silently stares at me for a moment. Then the mental tab is popped open.
You're putting my eval to good use like always.
其實唔係新年咁，係啊，背景播緊所以。
Toast our can clink against each other. Another roar of thunder startles me. However, I choke.
Still a scaredy cat?
Caleb can't help but chuckle. He pat my back, and as if recalling something, he looks out the window into the night.
I thought you weren't afraid of it anymore.
What do you mean? 佢個屎忽都幾大，Caleb sits down the soda and brings up the tablet that controls many of the house utilities. The curtains are shut, which protects the room from the storm outside.
Remember your astrophobia from when you were little? Didn't you usually hide whenever thunder rolled in?
Maybe it was because thunder sounded too much alike, like a wondrous roar. I was still terrified of it months after the catastrophe that had ended.
At first, I thought you were playing hide and seek with me. But then I saw you were just frightened.
You always remember the minor details. Eventually, I became used to it.
And who should we thank for that?
I look up with his eyebrows slightly raised. Caleb grins and reflects on those memories that pretend to be clueless. We should thank my resilience.
You ungrateful pipsqueak.
Caleb teased me and pinched my nose. Chuckling at my reaction, he lets go. Of course, I remember that whenever there was a storm, regardless of whether it was during the day or night, he always stayed by my side. I didn't dare to fall asleep, but Caleb always covered my ears until I dozed off. The thunderstorm trapped him, the most popular kid on block, inside the house, and so he had to seek refuge with me in various hiding places. No one else knew it was me that was trapped home, and Caleb was the one who broke the magic cage. Caleb, why were you always the first person to fight me? It didn't matter whether I hid in the closet or the attic.
We probably have a telepathic connection.
You just got lucky every time.
Yeah, and? Doesn't matter if I'm lucky or not.
Sentimentality grazed my heart's surface. My hand that resting on the fridge subconsciously twitches. Why do I feel awkward all of a sudden? I mean, isn't telepathy usually something twins have? Like the ones who are involved in the incident? Thinking of those that were affected by the explosion, my voice lowers. Over the next few days, there weren't any progress in finding Kevi and his sister Mia is still recovering. Caleb,
You still want to investigate?
Caleb had read my mind. I hesitated for a moment before nodding. Kevin is still missing. And I need to know if Ever is related to the explosion. Even if Ever is involved, there's a good chance I'll get important info that's connected to the Ether Core. Kevin might have already been marked as their target.
The fleet will handle it. And even if you doubt them, can't you trust me? Since you're on vacation, why not just kick back and relax in Skyhaven?
But Caleb! His sister must be worried sick about him right now. She's probably wants to be with Caleb again. I mean, Kevin, fuck. Already your adjutant. I promise not to cause any trouble. If anything bad happens, I'll take full responsibility. Ouch! Something hits my head, but it's not a light tap or smack. Caleb has serious expression.
What are you even saying? I always have your back. Don't even think about drawing a line in the sand. Take care of yourself. Do that, and you can investigate whatever you want.
So, after everything draws to a close, can you come home with me?
I remember you saying you'd be fine by yourself. But it seems like you still want someone with you.
I'll worry about you if you always separate. If we're always
Is that the only reason?
He shifts gaze down at her suddenly using a softer voice. The fridge door is slightly ajar, and Caleb's hand rests on it. I'm feeling trapped in this confined space. A cool breeze brushes against my shoulder. The faint glow from the refrigerator casts shadow in the depths of his determined, stifled gaze.
Is it just because I said I'd always be by your side? I'm just messing around. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
One tension dissipate, pretend to be annoyed, and I push him away, then change the topic. Move! It's so cold being in front of the fridge. If I get sick, it'll be your fault. Amused, Caleb willingly backs off.
Alright. I'll keep my distance. It'll be like there's an ocean between us. You stick to your side, and I'll stick to mine. Don't worry, you won't have to remind me twice.
Caleb has returned to my side. I should be relieved, happy even, but I toss and turn on the bed at night. As I open my eyes, the bright morning light filters through the curtains. A warm glow is cast on the bedside. After staring at the dimly lit ceiling for what feels like an eternity, I wearily get up. The house is silent. It seems Caleb just left. My breakfast, still warm, is sitting on the dinner table, at the dining table. I notice a note tucked underneath it. Your highest priority is resting and enjoying your meal. Everything else comes second. I smile as I fold the note. When I sit down, I get a voice message. Whoa?
Did you eat breakfast yet? I'll be sorting some things out with the fleet. I'll pick you up later.
阿哥，你終於覆我 message 啦。不過我個頭像係我同切哥。I finished eating my breakfast while I going over the last night's plan in my head. Alright, it's time to visit the medical center. Hello, medical center. Inpatient department. Inpatient department? 9th floor. Room 903. Mia. Thanks to Caleb's support, I finally find a place where Mia's recovering. It is said that Kevin and Mia are very close. She's the key to finding him.
I'm terribly sorry, Adjutant. The patient has just recovered from being in critical condition. Visits are prohibited unless her primary care physician authorizes it. This applies to fleet personnel as well.
Can I speak to the doctor then? The nurse looked me up and down. There were hints of suspicion in her eyes.
Dr. Jones is busy with meetings with a visiting team of medical specialists. The earliest you can schedule an appointment with him is next week.
I understand. Mia's in a precarious situation right now, but with the hospital's strict security measure, her safety is guaranteed at least. I find myself walking to the elevator. My gaze falls on the directory sign. The administrative office are on the 16th floor. If Dr. Jones is in a meeting, he might be on this floor. Ding! The elevator opens. While engaging in the hushed conversation, several doctors. I guess I can only try my luck upstairs now. Just as I'm about to enter the elevator, a familiar voice cuts through my train of thought like a blade of brass. 睇醫生，醫生，醫生，醫生，醫生。等下佢哋有冇機會見面啊？我好期待啊！佢哋兩個可唔可以打交啊？
救命！
打交！
我想講，我已經俾自己累親。即係我睇緊 Fred， 之後我見到 Fred 啲人喺度講個劇情，之後講到好差咁樣。
覺得個劇情好差。即係佢話寫得好差定係
咩啊？
話咩好差啊？
講到個主線劇情好差，
即係覺得佢寫得好差。
啱啊。佢話你前面呢幾段好似都仲 OK 嘅，後面嗰幾段女主俾人降智咯。如果瞓着咗咧，唔該你係用踢我出呢個 chat 呢個掣啊。
OK， 放心會踢你啊。我唔記得點踢。
你唔踢我，我聽日就起唔到身返學㗎啦。你唔好 kick away hello Aiko from this group 就得㗎啦，係 from this chat 啊。
我知，喺個 call 入邊 kick 啫。
你抌咗我出 group 嘅話，我順住網線過嚟殺咗你。我順住網線過嚟冚你啊！
我加翻入嚟咪得咯。
我唔嚟。
OK， 你瞓啦，我同醫生傾偈。
我有聽嘅。
The figure wearing a white lab coat turns around. When our gaze met, he adjusted his glasses, surprise flicker in his eyes. Is this the confidential schedule you were talking about 2 weeks ago? Don't worry, I experienced memory loss once I'm back in Lincoln. At the vending machine, Zane gets himself a latte. He gives me a bottle of pear juice. 係啤梨同埋呢個蘋果嘅戰爭。
If I'm not mistaken, a few days ago you said the association ordered you to take leave. However, I didn't think a medical center in Skyhaven was a vacation spot.
Well, slightly tilts his head back to sip his coffee and frowns. Because it isn't sweet enough, he scans the department sign on the floor. 咖啡唔夠甜，笑死。
You don't have to explain. It's obvious.
I sigh and give.
雖然我笑好似同你唔一樣。
你睇緊啲乜嘢？
你一陣自己睇 IG 啊。
咩嚟㗎？貓貓。 我想我冇 download 到 thread 啊，所以我每次都係開呢個網頁版。我分咗心。I figured I could talk to Mia and see if she knows anything about Kevy.
Mia is no longer in critical condition. She should be able to receive visitors.
Do you know Mia?
Her primary care physician used to be my colleague. He mentioned her during his visit. Since Mia was exposed to a metaflux explosion, I checked her heart to ensure she's all right.
How is she now?
Her physical recovery is going well, but she was badly shaken by the accident. Mia still displays signs of avoiding the outside world, but you talking to her might help ease her nerves.
If it's possible, I'd like to try. Zane tapped the folder containing the medical records. Then he looks at me.
Give me a second. I'll ask.
我謝醫生。我以為 MC 會同佢講阿哥嘅嘢添。
Dr. Jones, you have a moment.
我真係睇到兩個打交啊！ A few minutes pass, then Zane pulls out his phone away. Under my hopeful gaze, his expression softens and see news.
Follow me. I'll check on Mia's condition first, and if she's all right, I'll ask her.
After receiving the visitation guidelines, I take a deep breath and follow him into the hospital room. In the pristine white room, a young girl around 10 years old sits on the bed, her face covered in bandages.
Mia, the nurse said you drank some milk today. That's good.
Mia turns her head without responding. With a blank stare, she looks out of the window. Zane crouches down in a bed. He gently touches Mia's elbow.
Since you listened to the doctor and the nurse, it doesn't hurt as much now?
The little girl slowly blinks, silently acknowledging Zane's words.
While waiting for the pain to go away, do you want a reward?
I wanna go home.
Her soft voice, tinged with sorrow, resounds in the quiet ward. My heart feels a faint pang, as if that voice reached out to me, urging me to move closer. However, I hesitated, unsure of how to start a conversation. Seeing that Mia has noticed me, Zane speaks in the even gentler tone, which radiates reassurance.
She's my friend. A skilled hunter who saved many children like you.
Huh?
It's unclear which Zane's words affect her, but she slightly stirs. Hello, Mia. Zane calmly observes, stepping back only when he sees Mia doesn't flinch at my approach. Do you want to talk? Mia hesitates and nods. Relieved, Zane and I exchange looks. Zane leaves the room. On his way out, he taps my hand, steadily telling me to not stay for too long. Taking a seat beside his bed, I tenderly hold her hand. Mia, what you went through, I also experienced that. You must be really upset. Her small hand slightly twitches in response to my words. Do you miss your brother, Mia? Her empty eyes flicker with emotion. She's about to cry.
Is he dead?
Her eyes are filled to the brim with tears. Don't worry. He's probably just hiding.
But I always find him. I can't this time.
Your brother wouldn't just leave you. He's probably got into a bit of trouble. Can you tell me what you saw before the explosion happened? I might be able to help. She stares at me, and just as she's about to speak, a knock interrupts us. Dear little boy, 邊個能夠阻住我 Excuse me. 頭先個黑黐有啲高音，what the fuck？ A person wearing glasses in a dark-colored uniform enters. He has a Force-Place Fleet insignia on his armband.
It seems the Colonel forgot to inform us. What brings you here, Adjutant?
Adjutant? Scrutinized gaze washed over me, and I looked away. It seems that he won't go according to plan. The Colonial has his reasons. Just do your job. I'll stop by next time to avoid any trouble. As I'm about to leave, Mia suddenly calls out to me.
Miss?
Oh! She retrieves a burnt dog plushie from behind her pillow. She sounds nervous when she speaks. Oh my god! Look at this!
Thank you for visiting me. Can I give you Lucia as a present?
Oh my god, Lucia! So fucking cute! Lucia, is this a dog plushie? Sure. Oh, so cute! Poor baby girl. Ah, 終於到第6章，好撚長啊！
我喺度睇緊啲人喺度講，有人覺得阿哥控制欲過強。
哦，不過啲人中意㗎嘛。
之後有人有解釋到嘅，
佢係為咗保護 MC 啫嘛。Cool mist rise slowly from the lawn, leaving only a shadow outline of the hospital wing, streamlined white architecture. I squeeze a dog plushie named Lucia. I'm gently puzzled about what Mia's intent is. Is this just a gift?
Have you made any progress?
Isang. Zane sits down next to me. He gives me a cup that's filled with a drink. I don't know what it did though. Is this milk tea, a healthy drink, or fruit slushy?
Warm water.
Warm water. He calmly looks over before lowering his head, then gently squeezes the dog plushie's cheek. As usual, he delivers a dry humor with a straight face.
Furrowed brows, pursed lips, and a scrunched up face. All symptoms of severe dehydration.
There's no way my face is... I completely relax my expression, but my brows frown again upon seeing Lucia.
Mia clung to this plushie from the site of the explosion at the medical center. Now it's with you. What did he say?
你自己睇。
Okay. I said I'd help her find her brother.
Kevy?
Zane paused, his thought drifting for a moment before he shifts slightly. His tone became more solemn. Come on, 你又幫我餵壓咗，又睇到係知道小心病了。What the fuck？ 你有冇見過一個 meme 咧？幾多條片咧？就係有人餵咗一條魚仔俾隻貓啦，跟住咧佢攞起咗隻貓，跟住擺喺咗個車上面，跟住車上面係一座山咁嘅魚仔咯，跟住佢啲貓望住喺度就你食邊條先
Something or someone must be behind his disappearance. However, by getting involved, you'll have to confront people who are also searching for him.
I know. While the Force-Place fleet dealt with the culprit behind the explosion, the whole thing feels too similar to what happened to me. I'm not sure, but everyone must be involved somehow. Kevin must have something they're after, or there's a secret they're desperate to keep hidden.
The closer you are to the truth, the closer you are to danger. If you truly thought this through.
Not. I know.
Once the
私たちの日標日本戀心日本官方帳號話 A 幅係愛嘅形態，所以魚嘅愛係一息尚存就都燒唔盡嘅野火。阿哥嘅愛係控制欲。咁醫生係咩啊？你呢個啊？
你呢個係 Elsa。你冇睇啊？之前個活動，如果你睇星星嘅故事嘅話，啲人個 MC 發現咗，原來星星開心嘅時候佢會發光㗎。發光？唔係真係發光啦，不過係有啲一粒粒嘅光喺度飄嚟飄去，好似螢火蟲咁樣咯。
OK。
跟住我心諗，佢哋屌嘅時候咧，間房咪好光，好開心，佢好開心，好光啊！唔好意思，
唔聽啊點會？
喂，點解我每個人都諗到啲好奇怪嘅嘢？嗱，星星咧佢屌嘅時候好光啦，跟住醫生咧佢留緊佢可唔可以控制個温度啦，跟住魚有兩條嘢啦，跟住切糕有兩條嘢啦，阿哥可以咩啊？阿哥
可以喺你唔想嘅時候一下叫佢塞入嚟。
係嘛？佢真係可以搞到你喐都喐唔到，唔係雖然切糕都得，雖然醫生都得。
醫生嗰個係盲力啫。
醫生嘅話，你真係 frozen 㗎啦 ，real frozen 啊！
話説咧，支線故事咧，醫生咪變咗黑色嘅。之後咧，如果你喺主界面嗰陣時，嗰一日佢着咗呢件衫啦，佢會同你講，企喺你面前嘅唔係噩夢啊！
我覺得因為黑色衫嗰個醫生，佢係類似另一個世界平行時空嘅醫生啊嘛。我記得佢有嗰個醫生係有時會同，即係我哋見到個醫生會交換身份咯，即係我唔知佢點樣，我唔知佢點樣突然間交換啦。不過佢有時會嚟睇呢個 MC 呢個世界嘅 MC， 因為佢個世界嘅 MC 已經死咗。
雙重人格啲 friend 咯，如果你要用啲現實啲嘅嘢去介紹佢咯。
好亂啊！好多背景故仔啊，好多故仔啊！
有一種我寫緊故仔嘅感覺。寫住先啦，寫住先啦，之後會完到噶啦，寫住先啦。
好似我哋好似嗰啲咧，即係而家啲漫畫咪寫到好長嘅，跟住收尾收到爛嘅，我哋就係嗰啲誒寫住先啦，之後點啊唔知喎。
所以你覺得我最近做緊啲咩啊？
唔知啊，都寫住先啦。 can't just stand there and watch the same tragedy repeat itself with these two.
Aside from Ever, there's another curious matter. I studied in Skyhaven and worked at Willow Medical Center for a while. As a result, I'm familiar with the general atmosphere of this place, but I've noticed how different it is from what I remember. The fleet. Back then, the fleet wielded a considerable amount of influence beneath a modest facade. They spent most of their time carrying out exploration missions in the Deepspace tunnel. A majority of the people who worked here for 7 to 8 years had never seen what their vessels looked like. This sort of large-scale operation where their forces have been deployed on the ground is unprecedented.
If there's another reason. With so little information available to me, it's hard to determine their role in this incident. I keep a close eye on the situation, but for now, I need to find Kevin as soon as possible. He's been missing for a while now, and he could be in danger. He nods and looks up at the dark clouds in the sky.
Did you find any leads?
It's been a week since the explosion. The fleet must have searched through every nook and cranny of the explosion site and the surrounding area. If they can find him, Kevin must be either taken away by someone or hiding in an even more secluded place. Well, the letter seems unlikely. I look at Lucy's big, wide ears. Did Mia give me as a clue?
Let me take a look.
I give Lucia to Zane. He scrutinizes it for a moment before tugging the charred tail. There's a burst of static before a voice cracks from the plushie.
Where are you hiding? I'm done playing!
Mia, you're so silly. I'm in our secret base.
But we said not to hide in the secret base. You're cheating!
Noticing my surprised gaze, Zane places Lucia back to my lap and strokes his head.
I've seen similar toys with sick children.
I knew a smart move to turn to a doctor. I carefully pulled Lucia's tail and listened to the conversation again. Then I realized something. Maybe Kevin hasn't been taken away. He might be hiding. Is this secret base his hiding place? I turned back to look at Zane and speak. Think.
Don't. I'm tired of hearing that.
I'll buy you dessert. When we're back in Lincoln, I'll buy you the latest item on the dessert menu. I suddenly recall how Zane had taken several consecutive days off after returning to Chancia. It's something he rarely does. You've already used up some of your vacation time. You'll be busy later? I can get the dessert to go and give it to you at the hospital instead.
This is the first time I've heard of someone inviting another out for dinner by using a complaint.
I'm afraid I'll bother you when you're busy. He slowly leans back, studies me for a moment, and then reaches for a cup of warm water. His expression remains indiscernible.
I suppose what you need isn't water, but something that's more than lukewarm.
What do you mean? Noticing my confusion, Zane slightly tilts his head and responds, with a smile that carries amusement and resignation.
We both have to deal with challenges, one after another. If we want to see each other, then there will be moments like this where we can sit together, no matter how hectic things get.
He lifts Lucia's head, and the plushie stares at me with his dewy black eyes.
Once you help Mia, take some time to think about what you'd like to eat with me.
Following the explosion, the Force Fleet uses wanderers as their reason for sealing off their area and evacuate all residents with a 2-kilometer radius. Maybe the week-long search has led them to believe Kevy is no longer in the neighborhood. No fleet soldiers are stationed here tonight. The charred ground reveals several sets of footprints, all distortedly. Many have passed through this place. Kevy. As I enter the backyard, I see a scorched swing and slides that's been reduced to a metal frame. I pause for carefully tugging Lucia's tail. If Kevy is still around, he might hear this. After a few minutes, I notice a faint sobbing. Suddenly, a familiar energy fluctuates breaking through the air behind the shrubs. A tear in reality, around half a meter wide, materialized. A timid little boy emerged. He hesitates. Realizing I'm not his sister, he tries to run away, but I quickly call out to him. Wait! Mia sent me! The boy freezes. He turns around, but his head is still lowered. He's unwavering to meet my gaze. He's unwillingly meet my gaze.
You shouldn't come any closer. Don't look at my face. Have I become a monster?
Granulated crystals seems to be growing around his eye sockets, almost engulfing his whole face. A few months ago, I saw this sort of phenomenon in the N109 zone with those monsters in the Chancia City. Maintaining my composure, I touch the crystal on its face. A sharp pain shoots through my palm, but the growth stops. Just as I thought. I've seen this before. You're not a monster. You're just ill and need to get treated as soon as possible. She's recovering from the medical center, and after the surgery was over, there haven't been any problem. I take Kevy's hand and wipe away his tears. Right now, she's worried about you, Kevy. Can you tell me what happened on the day of the explosion? How did you manage to stay hidden? The secret base you have with Mia. Comforted by words, he stops sobbing. Slowly, he withdraws his hand and reveals something to me. In the center of his palm, a tiny crystal fragment. This is... Oh, the familiar energy reverberates in my heart. I slowly exhale. It's the last spatium core fragment we've been looking for.
When the explosion happened, Mia and I were playing hide and seek. I was in our secret base while she was outside. She couldn't find me. I was hiding for a couple of minutes. Then I heard a loud bang and blacked out. I was protected by this thing that Mom and Dad left.
He looks down at his palm. The proto fragment emanates a gentle, soft glow. Your parents left us?
Yeah. They also said I need to take care of Mia. And that I shouldn't be found and use this to hide whenever I'm in danger.
So this fragment can create a space that the secret base you and Mia talking about? Lowering his head, he nods.
After the explosion, I slept for a long time. And when I woke up, I wanted to find Mia, but there were people outside looking for me.
Who were they?
I don't know, but they were dressed like Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad said that when they're not around, I shouldn't trust those people or go with them. I can't trust anyone.
This must mean Kelly Perry knew there were people in the fleet who wanted to harm them. I bet the other groups are also involved. At this point, letting the fleet find Kevy may not be for the best. I touch the black crystal on Kevy's face. He slightly flinches from the plane. But even if we only consider his health, Kevy can't stay here anymore. Maybe having him leave Sky Haven temporarily is the only way to ensure his safety right now. In that case, the Hunters Association been kept out of this event since the beginning will be reliable safe haven. I know you're in danger, and that you really want to see Mia now. But you need to keep this fragment safe and hold on for one more day. I'll make necessary arrangement and return to you as soon as I can. Kevin quiet for a moment. Then he parts. He passes Lucia's head and nods.
Can you tell Mia something for me? I'm okay. Tell her not to worry.
Uncle-san, 你瞓咗未啊？我踢你㗎喇。おやすみ。等一陣啊，我唔記得咗點樣 kick 佢哋。How do I do that? I do use that board to avoid the very apps. Device server remove friend. Server mute. Server deafen disconnect. Disconnect? Oh. Oh, that's how you do it. Interesting. That's how you disconnect. Okay. Naruto. I know now. Right. There we go. Hold on, let me... I know, Caleb. Shut up. Shut up. The puppy keeps putting a bone in my hand. I wonder why. You're the chosen one. Log that old high school chat account. So many things to catch up with Caleb. Holy shit. Finally, he replies to me. Holy shit. Yes, got it. Wait, what is this? Ooh, ooh. How many more missions? 13. Oh my fuck. 13 fucking things. 啱啱做咗噩夢，俾木偶公仔攻擊，嚇醒家，一下 ban 咗落個枕頭度。你冇笑嘛？冇笑嘛？黐裝傻，你冇笑。唔好意思，我搞到你發噩夢添。數據顯示睇咗台嘅人，睇咗台份嘅人，多數都會發噩夢。After leaving the area under the lockdown, I called Zane. Zane!
Don't rush. Speak slowly. Did you find Kevy?
When his voice comes through the phone, it's almost as if the warm hand is soothing my troubled mind. Yes, he has this spatium core fragment. He's been using his power to hide himself. He's also infected with something that involves those black crystals, but his condition is seemingly slightly better than what we saw at the patient at Chassia Hospital. In Chassia Hospital, Zane and I arrived at a preliminary conclusion. The ether core power doesn't cause transformation like this. Someone is responsible for creating this crystal-related disease. And assuming the case that case, they're deliberately turning people into monsters. After I reveal the conclusion we never really discussed before, the other end of the line is silent for a few minutes.
A few years ago, I witnessed something similar. That person was my friend.
Oh no. 應該同魚蛋冇關啊！呢個夢之前都做過哦，原來咁。Recalling my conversation with Sing at the Arctic, I guess forms in my mind. Was it the one that died in the Mountain Eternal? Couldn't it be because...
Yes. After that incident, we learned that under extremely special circumstances, when Wanderers strike, their attacks cause energy crystals to grow in the afflicted area. They corrode the human body and grow a sort of shell over it. Once that happens, the victims can lose their sanity within seconds and uncontrollably lash out at anyone around them.
Some of the vague relationships between things become clear. Seeing secret research in small animals at Dr. Noah's home. Your research with Dr. Noah at the Arctic involved this, right?
It does. Based on your description, Kevy's transformation hasn't truly started. But it's hard to say if we should delay our attempts to treat it.
I have a feeling that if he stays in Skyhaven, something unpredictable and grave will happen.
I'll find a way to transfer him to Oxo Hospital and ask Dr. Noah to come back.
I was just about to ask about that. When can you pick up Kevy?
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time.
There's one more thing. A necessary reminder, so to speak.
He paused before lowering his voice.
Since Kevy has an ether core fragment, it's possible Ever will keep looking for him. When caring for others, you must be mindful of your own safety.
Sure. Before I came in here, I thought I had grown stronger. I thought I'd be capable enough to handle the challenges that awaited me. But I didn't expect them to become so much more difficult. Fortunately, I've never had to face them alone.
Perhaps I'm also doing this for myself.
After the call ends, my beating heart finally begins to calm down. I look up the moonlight hidden behind the dark clouds. The night is still, with no wind or rain. The stars shine brightly. A sudden wonder. Is Zane also looking at the same sky right now? The lieutenant's appearance at the medical center today means the fleet is keeping Mia under close surveillance. I need to avoid them if I want to bring Kevy here. Which means I need to keep this from Caleb somehow. During my trip back to the station on the floating island, the previously peaceful skies suddenly become dark and gloomy. Thunders roar in the distance. It might start to rain again. My phone has several unread texts from Caleb. You haven't responded at all? Did something happen? Sad face. As I scroll through them, the fact that Caleb is truly back sinks in.
Everyone's on edge because of the explosion in the Cascade District.
The Deepspace tunnel's been acting up again, and more Wanderers are showing up in Skyhaven.
I send over my location coordinates and then starts to drizzle. I join the crowd under the overpass. The atmosphere grows heavy with an eerie chill. I figure clad in bag, half their face concealed by a high-collar appearance, their greenish-gray hair loosely tied.
Excuse me?
But they don't move. Something's off, so I move to the side. Can I help you?
Yeah, you can.
What the? All of a sudden, there's a small explosion nearby. Scorching heat throws me back a few meters.
It's the Wanderer!
Run!
I steady myself, covering my nose and mouth with one hand and waving away the smoke with the other. The stranger is still there. He pulls down his collar, revealing his face. With a forked tongue and a white split pupil, he grins at my grins mysteriously as if knowing this would happen.
Has anyone warned you that a unique hunter like yourself could get into some real trouble around these parts?
Snake? He moves like a grayish-green serpent. His finger changed into blades as he swiped past my cheek. I barely managed to sidestep him. He attacks again, aiming for my throat this time. He's tough and quick. I instinctively lean back and narrow avoid his silver blades. I pistol whip him, the gun landing a decisive blow on his head. Hearing the satisfying sound, I know I did a good job. I turn around. From a broken remains, wires and metal bites burst out along with a bunch of tiny bolts.
You're annoying. I can't hear anything now.
Whoa. The man touches the broken part of the ears before tossing the circuit implant into the drain.
If I take the ether core from you, I can trade it in for an ear with some nice bass. But...
The scattered electrical equipment is sucked into a metaflux surge as it spawns several strange-looking wanderers.
Oh, let them have some fun.
Is this some kind of transformation? My hand moves behind my waist. Amidst the dirt and rain, a bright red flash materializes. A wanderer that has lunged forward and sent flying back several meters with... what attack it was? An apple? Did Caleb use an apple to fucking hit the wanderer? Are you kidding me? Having found its mark, the apple continues on its gravity-defying trajectory. I turn my head. Cradling his phone between his ears and shoulder, Caleb grabs an apple from the paper bag he's holding. He throws it up and catches it in his right hand. I can't read.
The supermarket wasn't having a sale on produce today, and my bullets aren't exactly cheap.
Caleb! I raise my gun and swiftly position myself beside him. I keep an eye on the wanderer approaching us.
This isn't a game. I won't let you charge in alone.
Don't underestimate me. I can pull my weight in a battle just like you now. Oh, fighting time? Fighting time? Fighting time? Oh, let's go. No, just the normal ass equipment? I want more, dude. Okay, I think after fighting this, I'll end this stream. I'll watch it alone myself. I'll watch the thing alone. I'm sorry it's sideways now. You can only see a part of the screen. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? But I'm too lazy to change it right now.
This is too easy. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Ooh.
It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
Of course. Watch me.
Am I also
It
lagging?
was just a scratch. Bring it on.
Ooh.
Eat this.
Good.
Caleb.
Coming. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
I can't hold on for much longer.
Interesting.
Let's see who can land the finishing blow.
Time to change our strategy. Take a change in tactic. Requesting full suppression
What
gunfire.
is it hair color?
Roger.
Now's our
in the
chance to
fighting
strike.
Scene. I don't know why. It looks weird
Focus
to me.
fire.
I've locked onto the
Not
target.
really used to it.
Copy that.
Bring it on.
It's so laggy, guys.
You're
Sorry, I'm
recovered.
performing really
Let's change
bad.
our
And this is lagging as fuck.
Let's see you dodge quick. You should think before it's requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our
It's so
chance to
laggy.
strike.
It's so laggy because I'm
You won't
streaming this.
escape.
Target is within range. Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together.
Is it charging up for an attack?
There we go.
Alrighty.
Easy.
It's over.
I think our teamwork could be better.
We could do better. Honestly, we could. That was too easy. But yeah, I think I will end for now because I have to go. Sadly, I'm so sorry, guys. I have to go. I know there's only like 4 chapters left. I'm sorry. So sorry. I think I need to go. Should I leave now? Or maybe one more chapter? One more chapter? Maybe? I think I'll give this a puppy who needs it. The virtual training ground would be more accurate. XD. He likes using these fucking little emoticons. Is that what I call them? How many nights have you been at? This is how I type in like middle school, elementary school. Let me think. I think I can do a few more stories. Can we finish it? Maybe. We can. Let's try to finish it today. Bang! The last wanderer is flattened by the unseen force and scattered dispersed in all directions. Caleb! Muddy water is everywhere, but Caleb seems in phase as he brushed aside the damp strand of my hair.
Are you hurt?
I'm good, but that person's getting away. Caleb holds out his hand and fingers slightly extends. A barrier of stone...
Eat some fruit.
Stone shards chase after the fleeting figure, cloaked in dark grayish green.
I'll be right back.
He's so fucking cool. I love to act fucking mysterious. A paper bag lands in my hand. Before I can respond, Caleb vaults over to the railing and disappears into the night. How did Caleb get here so quickly? Oh, this bitch is always looking at us.
Perfect vessel, my ass. It doesn't even look as good as us unfinished products. Damn it!
Sharp shards pierce through half of Viper's face, and before he can even cry out in anger, a kick knocked the wind out of him. Damn, bitch. Damn, bitch. A powerful force slammed into the ground, which instantly destroyed the other half of his face. Damn, Caleb. Brutal.
I see it's shedding season again, Viper.
Oh my god, damn.
You bastard! I'll kill you!
Caleb increased the weight. Immediately, the crisp sound of some crackling reverberates. Those invisible restraints are like iron that even make Viper's knees creak.
You... Stop it!
A white prosthetic eye floats into Caleb's hand and crushes it in an instant. Jesus! He's the real... It's so funny. It's so funny, like Caleb looks like the good boy. Looks like a green flag, but it's kind of like a bit of red flag, actually. But Silas looks like a total red flag, but he's a green flag. 我觉得有啲反差，點算？
Who gave you the right to approach her?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's pissed.
The professor said it's not time to go after her yet. I was just playing around with her.
It feels as if a swamp is slowly squeezing the air out of his lung, making it difficult to breathe.
There are less than 72 hours before the final cleanup. Just reminding you that. If you can't retrieve the protocore fragments, you're done for.
Oh? Oh, Caleb is working for someone else.
Which hand did you touch her with? This one?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my... This is brutal. Holy shit. He's entranced by the threat. Click. Viper's left hand is twisted, and he almost passed out from the pain.
You need to protect her. It's a bit much. Wouldn't you say your overprotectiveness borders of... Wouldn't you say your overprotectiveness
Even the dude
borders obsessive?
Even the fucking dude thinks he's overly obsessive. Raindrops are suddenly suspended in the air. They're like countless silver needles that are ready to pierce his arm any moment. He can't even laugh. Caleb crouched down, meeting Viper's gaze. He slightly smiled.
Lay a hand on her again, and I will kill you.
Oh my fucking god. But I like the possessiveness though. Hee. I'm such a freak. Unable to find Caleb, I have no choice but to retreat to the overpass. The silk part of the paper bag I'm holding leaves a chaotic pattern on my hand. It almost resembles a winding labyrinth. That person knew I had an ether core. Is he an assassin sent by Ever? But he wasn't planning to kill me. It seems like he was just testing his prey.
Why are you standing here in the rain?
Oh, the umbrella! The umbrella shields me as Caleb appears. He frowns as he wipes away the water on my face. Caleb, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost track of him.
Liar. Having checked Caleb's hand over and over, my anxiety only dissipates when I am comforted his unharmed. I've confirmed that he's unarmed. I can't weed. It's okay. I got some of the part he dropped. I'll take them back to the data analysis. Hopefully there will be something to learn.
We'll talk about it later. Let's go home.
He's shady. He's shady. He takes off his coat and drapes it over my head. With his arm around my shoulder, his warmth quickly envelops me.
Give me a heads up next time you go out. I can't help but worry about you when you're all alone.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not alone. I got Dr. Zane with me. Upon retreating home, Caleb ushers me into the bathroom. I wrapped in the hot water's warmth. After getting out of the shower, I put on the soft loungewear. The rain chill having faded away. In the living room, I scan the part and upload the data to my watch. A steaming bowl of ginger soup appears on the coffee table. I'm good. Going tall?
You didn't dry your hair. Again.
Freshened up, Caleb brings over a towel. He sits down on the couch and pats the spot next to him.
Come here.
I'm like a dog. He pats and I sit next to him. I comply and hold the bowl of soup while Caleb towel dries my hair. It's very soothing and I can't help but narrow my eyes. It's been a while since I received your service like this.
Oh, so you know it's a service. And that's why you always plop onto the bed to play with your phone while your hair's still wet.
It's because I know you help me.
Okay, Pipsqueak.
Through the towel, something taps my head. It's not too gentle or too rough. Though, don't you think you've gotten better at drying hair?
Have I? I moved out to live in the college dorms. Then I moved again for the DAA after graduating. Looking back, it's been forever since I was really home. That means it's also been a long time since I helped you dry your hair.
I tilted my chin before using his finger to comb through the shelled strands. There's no rush. We have more than enough time together.
Yep.
With a promise made, a new thought crossed my mind. What about the Deepspace Aviation Administration? Do they know you joined the Farspace fleet? What about your comrade in arms?
They don't know. And they won't. It wouldn't be smart to have too many people in on this. They aren't required to know everything about me anyway.
My phone screen suddenly lights up. I see a news alert about the explosion in the Cascades district. Ah, right, Kevy. He removes the towel from my head and walks to the bedroom.
I'll grab the hairdryer. Give me a sec.
Wait! Aware of the warnings Kevy parents give in the fleet closed surveillance of the siblings, I realize things are more sinister. I realize things are in a more sinister light. Is it possible Caleb knows something about this? I will ask. The fleet used considerable amount of resource to deal with the explosion incident in their search for Kevy. Is it because Kevy's parents are important to them?
The perpetrator and victims are fleet personnel. That means the fleet must take full responsibility and provide answers to the public.
Then, what will the fleet do if they can't find Kevy? To reassure me, Caleb gently pats my head, his voice softened.
Don't worry. They will find him.
Uh-oh. 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 As I watch Caleb walk away, a sense of guilt creeps over me like an evening mist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our goals might be different. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have to fight him? I have to fight him? Oh my god, I almost forgot to feed my Pokemon. When I wake up the next day, my head feels foggy, and my throat is itchy. Maybe it's because I caught in the rain yesterday. What are these for? As soon as I enter the living room, I stop my track. Boxes of various sizes that weren't there before are now here. Caleb rolls up his sleeves. He sits down on the floor and pieces something together from the scattered parts around him. Is he building me some more furniture?
This place has been empty for too long, so I bought some stuff. Take a look. Do you need anything else?
It's okay. I'll be only staying here for a few days anyways. I need to go.
Why? You don't plan to visit me anymore?
No, of course not. I rub my stuffy nose. Content, Caleb smiles, wipes his hand, and gives an assembled robot a pat on the head.
Hello, Master.
A little robot screen forms a smile as it moves and produces a series of clinks and clangs. Clink clangs.
When you're on the bed and glued to your phone, it can bring you snacks and drinks.
Sure. 又係監視器。去買呢個 robot 又係我嚟監視我。變態。The warmth in Caleb's smile makes me feel even more guilty. I'm sorry, the fleet is just trying to protect Kevy, and I'll make it up to you once he's safe, I promise. I sit next to him and attempt to mask my nervousness with a pleading look. Caleb, I agreed to have dinner and watch a movie with some classmates in Skyhaven tonight. Can you give me a ride? It's not far. You can take me there since your plane can just zoom. Kevin agreed to meet me midnight, but after careful consideration, I decided to head out early to avoid any problems. I made that suggestion to Caleb so he wouldn't overthink things.
You shouldn't go out. I can tell you're coming down with a cold based on your voice alone. Focus on resting today, so you can recover.
Caleb opens another box, busying himself again.
There's a weird energy fluctuation in the Deepspace tunnel. All the Wanderers in Skyhaven are riled up because of it. To ensure everyone's safe, Skyhaven will be under lockdown tonight. We'll be doing a cleanup.
Uh-oh. 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 That's not good. Isn't eliminating Wanderers supposed to be a hunter's job? What kind of threat control could possibly warrant a large-scale response from the fleet?
Doesn't matter. Since the fleet is in charge of Skyhaven, safety is our highest priority.
Yeah, bit. He pauses and looks up.
I won't be around tonight, so don't even think about going out. Got it?
Uh-oh. But... this isn't good. I need to get Kevin out of here. What should we do? Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Both is a lie. Promise it will be quick. It wouldn't be quick. Pretends to give in. Leaning to his knees, I pretend to give in and purposely let a bit of reapproach ting to my voice. Wait, what? Reproach ting to my voice. Fine, I'll stay here. I can't exactly dissipate a colonial's order, huh?
You also can't lock yourself in your room so that you can sneak out through the window later.
This isn't our old house, and even if I did climb out the window, I wouldn't go it very far. Seemingly uninterested in arguing, he ruffles my hair.
I'll take you to meet your classmates tomorrow.
He responds with a smile. It's the same one I've always seen, but his gaze a little too cheerful. He's hiding something. Caleb, be honest with me. Is the cleanup tonight related to the explosion?
You're overthinking it.
He looks away and pretends to study the sketch. I grab his chin and force him to look at me. You're lying.
What about you, then?
He calmly grabs my right hand and reveals the gun I put on my waist.
Why do you need a gun at a friendly get-together?
That's because I'm worried about encountering a wanderer. The grips on my wrist tightens.
Don't forget about the ether core in your body. You're not a normal hunter. And the whole explosion incident is complicated. One wrong move, and you'll be trapped here forever.
The fleet isn't just here to investigate explosions, right? Are you hiding something? In the tense silence, the small auto, oblivious as it continues to make noises. After what seemingly like an eternity, suddenly lets go.
Sorry. Do you remember what I said? Leave it to me. I won't break my promise to you.
My lips tighten into a thin line, and the increase in body temperature that I've been fighting hits me. I slowly lean back and sink into the sofa.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have upset you.
Caleb's kneel. He takes my wrist and he had grasped earlier and massaged it with his thumb.
But tonight's operation isn't just a normal patrol. You're unaware of the dangers here.
His earnest gaze followed mine when I try to look away. For some reason, this version of Caleb feels like a stranger. Do you really mean it?
Cross my heart.
Ay, ay, ay. You made a promise to me. Don't forget about it. Uh-oh. Sneak out, bitch. Sneak out, bitch. As the day draws to a close, I still haven't found an opportunity to leave. I hoped around the clock shuttle service won't be affected by the cleanup. Only when my phone gives me a no service message do I realize how thorough Skyhaven lockdown is. Outside, darkness cloaks the scenery with its tree shadow when it hits 11 p.m. I hear a faint creak opening of a door opening outside. After silently counting to 30, I quietly get out of bed and go to the living room. No one's here. Only a single wall lamp illuminates the room, and the furniture shadows are plastered onto the white walls. I let out a sigh of relief to try to find my gun that Caleb put away.
Looking for something?
Oh my god, he knows. Caleb, you're still here. Caleb stands behind me, his arms crossed. The light casts a irregular pattern on the floor.
I was about to leave.
Go ahead. I'm getting something to drink. A cup that's filled with water floats over to my side along with 2 white pills.
You were coughing a lot during the day. Did you catch a cold because of yesterday's rain?
It's just a small cough.
Take some meds before you go back to sleep.
Oh my god, he's trapping us. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Uh-oh. My god, he's drugging us. Bro is drugging us. My god. His gaze is calm and gentle, showing no signs of discontent. It's as if my pitiful lie fooled him. Okay. I won't let him worry about me tonight at least. I put the pills in my mouth and wash it down with the water. I've emptied the cup in one go. The ticking of clocks seconds hand echoes in the dimly lit room, emphasizing the silence between us and our mingling breaths. Without thinking, I avoid his gaze. I hesitate for a moment before heading back to the bedroom. Good night.
Good night.
Ay, 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 ay. Seems so yabai. What is he doing?
Hey. If I kept you here with me like this, would you think I'm being too selfish?
Oh my god, oh my god. Gatekeeper.
But it's only us now.
No. I have 4 other husbands I need to go to. I'm sorry.
Let's say I had noticed these threats that were lurking around you earlier. Knowing then what I know now, none of this would have happened, right? Don't worry. This nightmare will come to an end. I promise.
Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like how this is going. I don't like how this is going. Like with Silas, I'm positive that he's actually good, you know? But Caleb, oh my god, Caleb is real sketchy, dude. Caleb is real sketchy, man. Oh my god, Silas, my baby. Oh my god, Silas, help me. There's my big bro is kind of sketchy. Silas, help me. Help me, Silas. Oh, I need a red card? Does Silas even have a red card? Oh, he does. I still want to use Silas, even though I only have like one. Come on, Silas. Oh, I need to change my outfit that I have paid for. Oh, my precious outfit. Look at it. Look at it with my weapon. The Dragon Silas Myth outfit. Aren't we slaying? Aren't we just simply slaying on the stage, on the battlefield? Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Let me see. Okay, I still have batteries. Thank you. Oh, look at my Silas. I swear, Silas, don't worry. You'll still be my favorite. You'll still be my favorite. Amongst the other dude, you'll still be my favorite.
Entertaining as it is, it's still not enough.
Doomsday?
It's your time to shine.
Silas, one shot.
Look out.
One shot them, Silas. Let's go.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty. You put up a good fight.
See,
Good job.
so easy. Obliterated. Silas obliterated them. My Silas. Oh, my precious husband. Oh, there's another one? Let's fight, bitch. Come on, let me obliterate you guys. Actually, I could just stand there and Silas could wipe them out. I'm so glad I got the dress with Silas. So I can see them fight in the battlefield. To match with him in the battlefield. Look, we both have our little
An
dragon
appetizer?
Oh my god, we literally obliterated them. Holy shit.
I'm just starting to enjoy this.
Doomsday?
Descends.
Silas.
That's more like it.
Come on.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
It should be easy, Silas.
It was just a scratch.
Come on.
Doomsday?
It's your time to shine.
Got it. Where's the other fucker?
That was quick.
Good
I
job.
haven't even caught the sense of fear yet.
Good job. Easy game. Oh, wait. Is there more? Wait, I thought it was gonna be another story. Huh? Whoa. Interesting. Silas, obliterate them.
Entertaining as it.
Oh, boss.
Doomsday?
Descends.
Kill.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
Got this, baby.
It's time to meet your maker. That's more like it.
Doomsday?
Easy.
Put up a good fight.
That was like
Good job.
20 seconds. Let's go. All 3 stars. Wait, is there gonna be more? Is there more chapters? There's more? What the fuck? There's fucking more! Oh my god! god. Okay. Well, we'll end here. I'll watch the rest on my own. Hi, Caleb. You're still so sketchy. Well, I guess Silas is also sketchy. At first, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Caleb is just way more sus than Silas. It's totally not a bias. Not a bias. Don't know what you're talking about. Not because Silas is my husband or anything. Anyways, I will be leaving for now. So thank you guys for watching. I will say goodbye to everyone. I'm sorry that today I know the stream is a bit late, and also I don't know. I won't apologize for anything else. Goodbye. I'll say goodbye. 先方さんお疲れ様。大丈夫だ問題ないさんお疲れ様。同埋瞓着咗個 Icon さん都お疲れ様。早唞啦，多謝兩位嚟睇一個深夜亂語深空台。只係其實我自己喺度玩緊亂語深空啫，只係滿足到我個玩隻 game 嘅慾望。好啦，早唞啦，多謝大家今日睇到，有休咪。如果瞓覺嘅就去瞓覺，如果仲要去如果仲未瞓嘅話，或者冇其他嘢做嘅，大家睇下先。我去 suggest 你去睇邊個啊？邊個有開台啊？Is Battle not streaming? Is Battle not streaming? Is he not streaming? It's not. What the fuck? Why isn't my Oshi's not streaming today? No. I suggest you to watch Crimson Ruse. He just had a new outfit yesterday. And he's now playing Manners Lords. Yes. Yeah. サンフォーサイありがとう。お疲れサンフォーサイ。好啦，再見啦。拜拜。下個禮拜四再見啊，拜拜。